providers of Minnesota's The Inside Scoop with your advocacy team, Toby Pearson, Aaron Bowie, and Todd Bergstrom. This week's host, Toby Pearson.
Happy St. Patrick's Day and welcome to today's Inside Scoop. Today is the 17th of March. Happy St. Patty's Day. Just a second. Woohoo! Okay, so the big news today was the governor released his supplemental budget information. Two things he's investing money in the supplemental way. Preschool for about $175 million, and then he is setting aside $200 million for possible implications of federal changes. We'll get to more on the federal level later. No big surprises here. We did not have any indication that he was going to invest any money in any of our proposals, but there was one small item in there for $6 million that may be going to improve things over at the OHFC, which we will watch a little bit more closely as that's been discussed on the Senate side quite a bit. So this week we had lots of bills up. We were getting all our bills through the second committee deadline, especially in the Senate, where Todd particularly did a lot of overtime just in case they ask questions about the numbers work. Unfortunately for Todd, or fortunately, they didn't really ask that many questions about the numbers. So Todd was on standby more than he was actually down there testifying and changing people's minds. So we have everything positioned very well for our omnibus bills as they will start to get rolled out in the next couple weeks. We anticipate that right now is a great time for a big push. Our number one item that we have is the elderly waiver reform proposal. So if you haven't yet, we have materials on our website. Go to our website, check out the materials on elderly waiver reform, contact your legislator and tell them they need to invest in reforming the elderly waiver system. This is our big ask this year financially. And as they're putting together their budget targets, this is the item that we need to stress most. Also, if you haven't yet, sign up to come to our day at the Capitol on Wednesday. Next week, Wednesday. It's going to be an awesome day. We're going to have some legislators there. We're going to give you a bunch of background on what's going on at the Capitol and the legislature. And we've arranged for times to do tours of the beautiful new Capitol. So, sign up if you haven't already. Next week, day at the Capitol. Big day. Again, our big push is going to have to do with funding for elderly waiver moving forward. Federally, in case you haven't noticed, there's a lot going on federally as well. Read Patty's multiple action articles to try to get updates. Things change daily. Yesterday, we think Congress voted on the bill yet again out of another committee. We've been told that as recently as this morning, the president was meeting with a bunch of Republican congressional folks who were not necessarily in favor of it, who are reportedly coming out a little bit more in favor of it. All in all, there's a lot going on with Medicaid. There are updates on our website. There are updates on AHCA NCAL website. We have an easy-to-use contact your congressional person form on our website. If you haven't yet, please contact your congressional folks to let them know that you have concerns about the dismantling of Medicaid and the possible implications for funding for nursing homes and long-term care services here in the state of Minnesota. Thank you for watching the Inside Scoop.